What's happening? I'm Brian Tong and welcome to the Apple Byte for 2012. It's all the good stuff, the bad stuff, and everything inside the world of Apple, and you know we'll keep bringing it for you all year. Now it's a fresh new year, and multiple reports claim that Apple is planning an event for late January to be held in New York. But what if you just got an iPad for Christmas? Should you be worried? Well, hold on to your butts. All Things D says the event will not be large. You won't see an iPad 3 or an Apple TV, but the event might focus on education and digital textbooks. Now, Mac Rumors reports that promotional video interviews were shot with textbook executives last month, and Goodreader reports that Apple is planning to launch a self-publishing program using the popular EPUB format. Now, that will all only run on the iPad 3. Okay, well, that's not true, but since we're talking iPad, it's the perfect time to show you the obligatory, hey, look at this new leaked iPad 3 part that looks like a Retina display, but I can't really tell, but it has a different connector from the one on top, so it must be a real part. All right, let's take that all in. Now, DigiTimes also says Apple plans to expand its lineup by adding models for the high-end segment and the mid-range while still offering the iPad 2 with a price point as low as $299. After analyst estimates believe the $199 Kindle Fire potentially took away 1 to 2 million iPad sales this holiday season away from Apple, keeping the iPad around just like they've done with the iPhone 3GS while the 4S is on the market, makes sense. But this is also the same DigiTimes that said 2 all-new iPads will debut this month at Macworld, the event that Apple no longer participates in. All right, let's just show you a quick little how-to right now because over the years, you know I'm a big fan of those icon characters called emoji that trick girls into thinking you're a funny and sensitive guy. Now, they're available for free for anyone using iOS 5 now, and all you have to do is go into your settings, then General, then Keyboards. If you haven't already, add a new keyboard and find emoji and select it. Now, once it's been added, if you type a text message or an email to someone, click on the globe icon to access the Emoji Keyboard, and they'll be able to see the different smiley faces, the custom hearts, and even farts that you send to them. And you also get girls saying,
"Aww, how'd you do that?"
And you can tell me how that first day went thanks to your emoji icons. All right, in other news, Apple TV users have been hoping to run iOS apps through their Apple TV, and over the break, developers Steven Troughton-Smith and the Mudkip have hacked it to run the apps at full resolution using their own custom home screen and a jailbroken Apple TV. Now, the hack isn't available yet, but it's a proof of concept, and at one time, Steve Jobs did say that the Apple TV App Store could launch when the time is right. Now, also, Apple and Samsung continue to go back and forth with their patent lawsuits over the design of the Galaxy Tab 10.1, and it gets messier every month. But it's not scaring Samsung at all after they unveiled their updated entry-level phone called the Samsung Galaxy Ace Plus. And it looks almost exactly like the iPhone 3GS. And finally, our show wouldn't be complete without another Steve Jobs figure that's eerily realistic and honestly kind of scary. Now, the people from In Icons have decided to make the SJ figure look as realistic as possible and come in a packaging that looks just like the biography, includes a full apple and partially eaten apple, a wooden chair, and changeable hands. Now, it will sell for $99, but I know one thing, the real Steve definitely didn't have ball joints for wrists. All right, that's going to do it for this week's show. We'll be at CES 2012 next week, so don't panic if we're away for the week. Email us at theapplebyte@cnet.com. I'm Brian Tong. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time for another Bite of the Apple.